I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Good afternoon, and welcome to perhaps the first Tuesday afternoon stream of a session going forward into the autumn, or maybe just a one-off. Don't know yet. Things are happening in life. Real life takes precedence, and I'll do what I can. I just see I've made a fundamental error to start with, so if you bear with me one short moment. Right, hello, how's Fionn? How's Mr. McCorvus? Are you a Dune fan? I think I've seen you in Grumbles' chat. This is a fresh run through. I'm just about to start, and here we go. We shall, just take this one for the moment. Next in line to join.
Approach, prisoner.
Ah, I thought I'd seen you there. I've got to admit I have another character, but I haven't got that far in the story. Right, I have crafted, oh no, I don't want to export, I want to import. I've crafted a character, and just want to check the voice. What's the voice sound like? Yeah, we'll stick with the voice that we had got selected. Now, I've got a question for you, Fionn. If what starting class do you think I ought to go in with? Yes, Grumble's had a private one. Oh, there's only low uptake. I'm sorry about that. No, we won't skip the opening tutorial. We'll stick with the locked routes and we shall go.
Have they told you what I am?
She looks scary.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
Right, where to born? So that's the political world. Caladan is the Atreides world. A music planet. Like the idea. A lot of people have gone Bene Gesserit. Okay, I've not done that. I've attempted to go with Mentat, but what do you reckon, Mentat or Bene Gesserit? Yeah, let's go with
the machine world. They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Bondsman,
There is always work to be done. And millions like you to do it. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Let's go with as Mentat.
You must have been very young. The mind must be prepared, or the training does not take. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
Yeah, I agree. They do have ups and downs. I would say I don't know how the Mentat plays. I've played a little as Trooper, and my character that I've been playing to about rank 70 is, yes indeed, is a Swordmaster, or that was the starting. But yeah, let's
come here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gomjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
It's a strange grip she's got on the John Kabar. Yes, I understand.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
in we go.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world plan. No, not the Al-Shaheed Akhalim. No, Arista said it was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
Dead. They look almost burnt. I don't just mean mummified. Craft the maximum amount, at least for the moment. Right, I need to up the wall we go. thirsty enough yet to be able to drink any more. Nope.
So then, you're not quite dead.
There
Now
will
you
be
know a
shortly.
thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered. Come, let us speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder.
Who are you?
Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water.
Name yourself and we can move on.
I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape?
What is
The
this
Fremen
place?
name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes. A sacred place to the Fremen. A place of death and prophecy.
Is this why you saved me?
It is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further.
How did we come to crash?
A portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage.
Why attack a prisoner Mentat? You were clearly not on the ship. The data heavily implies that you were involved in it being shot down. Yeah, we think you shot it down.
So you have Mentat training. Then compute your chances of survival without my help, and review whether the questions you're asking are useful.
I must find
You
the
found
Fremen.
them, Offworlder. They stood watch over you while you slept.
The dead in the cave?
When the Sardaukar began their jihad, they hounded us across the desert.
Us. Are you Fremen?
I am not Fremen, Offworlder, though I have been fortunate to know them, and to share their water and their customs.
What happened?
Some of my people were caught out by a passing wing of Sardaukar thopters. All they could do was take refuge in the cave, and be ready for the assault to come.
What happened?
The assault never came. The Sardaukar used ancient weapons to collapse the cave entrance.
Your people were trapped?
With damaged steel suits and dwindling supplies. We toiled for days to free them, digging until our fingers bled. And all the while we could hear their death chants. Red the night, dusky sky. Bloody death, didst thou die. An auspicious place for your rebirth, Offworlder.
Rebirth.
Whatever black fate awaited you in the Harkonnen slave pits waits for you no more. You are free from the bonds of servitude. Free to pursue a new destiny, whatever that may be.
You mentioned escape.
There's a way through the barricade, if you do as I say.
Why would I trust you?
Because I dragged your corpse from the wreckage and sealed you in that cave while you recovered. Because you owe me your life, Offworlder.
I see.
Do not be concerned, Offworlder. I expect very little of you beyond your help to escape this trap.
Tell me what to do.
We're gonna need one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above.
How do we get one down?
That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
Aren't the Sardaukar here to protect us?
His Majesty's Imperial Sardaukar care for naught but the Emperor's interests. And certainly not an errant prison crew bound for the slave pits of Neo-Carthag. We are as vermin to them, Offworlder.
What about the other prisoners?
You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with the Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them.
Kill them all?
Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long.
I enter the ship, find the captain, activate the transmitter. Anything else?
Yeah. Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Goodbye.
Stick to the shadows, Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Starting to get a little sunstroke already.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And Offworlder, be careful.
Right.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, Offworlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit. The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward. Ready your weapon, Offworlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you. Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
Ah! I am hopeless with the timing. Hello, fuzzy bunnies. It's good to see you here. Let's give Fuzzy a shout out. So are you a Dune person as well? Bless the Maker in his comings and goings, indeed. The spice must flow. Right, let's just craft up some more health kits and apply them.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Enemy found! Target found!
Got him. Not a lot of energy left, but yeah, that wasn't so good.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter.
Yeah,
I'll be there soon.
it doesn't have a visible health bar, which is leads to some funny responses sometimes. Roundabout to you in the story. This is right at the very beginning. I have gone back and I've started a new character all of 20 minutes ago. And this is, if you like, the tutorial, which I have done because of on stream because of the lore that's in it, and it's explained that this is.
You only need the leader.
Looks like he's missed it, but he shoots another one down.
I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Utland scum! I man tukta lasto breg ada hung unvalo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Stitch.
Well, that's one way to end him. Yeah, so I just started. It's a new character. I've got a little way into the story
We'll have the codes to get us through the barrier.
with the
Fly an
offline.
helicopter. It's simple enough.
I had an opportunity to stream today, so I thought I'd start a new stream, new character for the stream. Not played. This is a Mentat. Not played as a Mentat before. The universe is an alternative universe
Get ready. They'll
in
be
which
on us as soon as we break
Paul
through.
Atreides hasn't been born, but Aristide, a daughter, was born to
There's too many.
Lady
Turn
Jessica.
us into the storm. They won't follow.
The cutscene seems to be stuttering. That's not so good. Get up.
Off-worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
Run! So,
You made it, Off-worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
right, clothing. So if we go and do the crafting, rather we need to research it first. So that's that researched. It's so quick. Even quicker than Neo in, or I want to craft it now, don't I? Makeshift gloves, makeshift pants, makeshift shoes, makeshift jacket. Hopefully I have enough fibre to do it. It looks as though I should have. Saying it's being added to my backpack. Of course, yes. So, oh, let's put my hood on, and I've got sunstroke, so let's get out of the sun into shadow. Don't want to get sunstroke, that burns far too quick. Right.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter and use it to make a Maula pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Right, so I want some scrap metal, 65 bits of scrap metal. Granite, I'll pick that up anyway because I know I will need that. Is that metal? There's some metal. Oh, we have a...
There's someone here.
Not sure I want to go with a fight with a scavenger just yet, but I might have no option. Need to get out of the sun. Scrap metal, those... That's granite. here's some.
Eyes on enemy.
Okay, I did wind up having to... Oh, I got some stroke as well. I was a bit close. I need to get out of the sun. Gotta get out of the sun. Water level is being burnt away. Right. Feel parched, yeah, no wonder. Was all the water on that side of the hill? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. I still haven't got enough scrap metal yet. Somebody's building. At least I can see some water plants there. That's somebody's claim. Still haven't got to the right. So we've hit, no, yes, we've hit the right amount there. Well, let's go and pick up some more anyway. Level 2, eh? Already. So research, there's the unlocked weapon, and craft it, and we then need to craft some darts. That's more darts than I need to. And so we've unlocked something else in the research. Craft a respawn beacon, okay. So research the respawn beacon. Find somewhere sensible to put a respawn beacon. That can be updated. Now for me, seems to be sensible to actually be somewhere near. Oh, there's another cave there, another camp. Right, so craft a respawn beacon. So somebody has claimed this bit, and somebody else has, presumably somebody else has claimed that bit. let's get that down quickly.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Parched again. Right, so research binoculars and create binoculars. We know where there is one, so that should be a simple. So there's that. Let's go get us a drink. Even though it's claimed, it doesn't mean to say that we can't. Use your ability. Okay, so.
Who goes there? Eyes on enemy.
It's obvious you've had some training, Offworlder.
That wasn't so clever.
But nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
What server? I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. Let's see if I put it into streamer mode, so unfortunately I don't think it will tell me at the moment. Is that going to tell me? There we go. Serkinus and the Siege Sahid. Right, let's put it back into streamer mode because I'd rather not have any copyright music. Actually, did it say there? Yeah, hidden world, hidden server. So it's gonna have to learn to do better with that Mentat robot or probe. That was clumsy, my use of it there. Right, so learn a skill. Mentat poison capsule. You have a hidden dart dispenser that fires off a specially prepared capsule filled with poisonous spores. On impact, the cloud of poison spores appears, building poison on all who will remain within. Or shield wall. That could be interesting to start with.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
There's a rock. Don't want to crash into the scavenger camp, but I think I'm probably going to wind up doing just that. I shall try and use there's the scavenger camp. Not quite enough. They're not going to come chase looks of it, which is good news. There's a bigger camp over there. Oh, come on. Right, so got enough material. Create a construction tool and craft a construction tool. Yeah. No one to buy and sell with. Yeah, I haven't tried the buying and selling. I've only, to be honest, I've had this a fortnight at most. I got started playing on the free play weekend, which sucked me in. And I've just gone onto the random server that they suggested when, so that's there. So if I put my, so I'm not going to upset anybody with that one. So 4.
Congratulations, you're now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-thief. More of a sub-thief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Can't go there, but yeah, I know it's boring to start with. The construct 7 walls. Okay. And a door. What a surprise. Let me guess. Roofs. A door. We've got a door, right? Yeah, roof. What a surprise. Good old box. We can change that though once I move the the console inside. Bring it in a corner. First, did you have the generator in? If your first base kept decaying, did you have a generator running? I got to admit, I hadn't seen too many people on my main character's server until the weekend, and then suddenly everybody was there. Right, a small storage container and a generator. Right, small. One and a generator. I picked up some generators, sorry, some fuel cells.
The console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, Offworlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it, unless you really have to.
Right, so research and then craft the improvised blood extractor and the small blood sac, and then go kill somebody. A new secluded in northwest island of the South Hagger. All right, okay. Let's just see where we're at. Near Edgeway Cavern. I think I was up. I think I was in this slot, but I've wound up down here. I think they've tried. Anyway. Right, map markers. Scavenger camps and other locations appear on displayed on larger locations. Scavenger maps and other locations appear on the map when discovered, while only larger locations are shown on the compass. Right, the compass at the top. Grey markers indicate discovered locations, which will change colour once visited. Okay. Just trying to make sure I haven't missed something. So we have a willing victim. Well, maybe not so willing.
Who goes there?
Like I said, not so willing. Oops. 5. Blood can be consumed to hydrate oneself. I'm not so sure I want to try that. So back. Research. Grab the granite while we're at it. We want to get something so it doesn't look like a block. Gonna have to do better than that. Research. Crafting. It's not crafting. I've got to do it with the construction tool. I shall reorganize the place. Deposit
You're
blood.
probably feeling it by now, Offworlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Oh. Oh, we're in the middle of an ad break. Sorry about the ad break, folks.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wally faced the trials of Aku, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
You have experienced a spice dream. On awakening, you are protected from harm for a short time. Move to continue your journey. Right. Follow your inner sight to the first trial. So it's over to the west. Let's go try and drink some the base amount of that. It's almost finished processing, and it's got me to 200 milliliters of fresh water. Not even a full glass. So I need to get a lot more, don't I? Feel refreshed. Get around in the shade. Collect other bits and pieces. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. was the other camp? Let's get in the shade. Respawn beacon round that. Okay, so it is round there. Out of the sun. There's the respawn beacon. Okay. Just was right beside me, which isn't necessarily the best. No, not construction tool. Five. Inner sight. Your inner sight has revealed a path. Follow to the first trial of Aqua. This inner sight marker will help you find your way to the next chapter of your story. Purple icons mark important locations in your journey. Okay, fair enough. Let's move my beacon. I just realised I haven't got any heal kits. Need to fix that, and I also want to put down some of these other tools which I don't need for the moment. I like my hanging foundation. Right. Don't want to be carrying around that. That doesn't need to be mounted. Lose the clothing. I'm going to carry that for the moment. That can go in there. Cache the power generator cells. Right. Again, I need to get a lot more water.
There's someone here. They're here. Shoot.
I'm going to have to learn how that is supposed to work better. Back into the sun, out of the sun. Because at the moment I'm burning it up almost as fast as I'm gaining the water. Hello, Skelly. How are you?
Skelly 192 just subscribed for 19 months.
Thank you.
Long time no see, Canberra. Hope you are doing well.
I'm doing all right. It's great that you're here. Let's just switch out for the moment. Oh, doesn't work if you don't type it right. Try that. That's better. So I have emptied it. You're doing good, are you? Just saving up for a new gaming PC. Yeah, I had to get a new PC. It's good that you're here. It's fantastic. I'm hoping that I can start streaming again on Tuesdays. Trying to get the timetable all worked out, and I'm hoping I can get other sessions in. But I had an opportunity this afternoon, so I thought I would go and do that. I've got this game a fortnight ago that I thought I'm enjoying so much that I'll share it with people. So that's the way to go. But get rid of the waypoint. Edgeway Cavern. Yeah, no, we probably don't. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll give the Edgeway Cavern a chance. But now, when it gets to be night, that's dusk, not night. That's a shadow. Right, Edgeway Cavern looks to be off in this direction. This could wind up getting us our first death of the year. That reminds me, crafting. It would be good to have some heal kits.
Someone's here.
Right. It was you or me, I'm afraid. Where is 15 meters below?
Who's that? Require assistance. You've got in.
One down. Two down. And that's where... Ooh, I felt that. That was a bad habit. A bad habit I picked up with my other character, and I mustn't do that again in a hurry. Have you played this game then, Skelly? No, not yet. Right, okay. I'm finding it a fascinating game.
Where's backup?
I think I'm full. Yeah. Of course, this has to be a bigger one.
There's someone here.
Lot of scavenged loot that I can't touch. But there is more up here. Is there anything up here that I can... Yeah, here is the lootable loot. Pity I've had to let their blood go to waste, but somebody's base. I'll take that. Interesting. That they've chosen to put their base in that hollow. Where's my base? That's my base there. So I can actually see my base. Okay. Ooh, I've forgotten about the jumping again. You know, my other characters picked up a... I'm going to have to stop saying about this. But picked up a tool that allows you to jump off with a little more impunity than I've been. Right, need to do something about my base. It's far too blocky. Deposit all blood. So that's actually now going to start building up a little reserve, but the problem is a litre you'd go through so quickly. So pardon me. Is that a... We'll have you again. Let's try that.
There's someone here. Got them.
That worked that time. Oh, a blow. Is that the one I've been to? No, I've not been to that one. It does seem...
Someone's here. Found them.
Hey, what?
Got them. So the drone seemed to actually try for both of them, but didn't do necessarily a brilliant job. No worries, we are learning. It does seem strange that they put so many items in the set dressing that aren't lootable. You would have thought at least that the boxes here, you'd be able to open the lids to see, oh, there's nothing inside or something. Is that the... That's another one who's put their base inside. The base has got the what am I doing? Deposit the fuel cells, deposit the blood. Beginning to get an amount in there. What other things am I allowed to research at the moment? I can't get the still suit. What do I need to do? I need to do the first trial, so I do need to get over to do the trial before that. Do I have the ability to create a liter John, I wonder? Research, water, liter John. I've got to spend more research to be able to do that. Can't research anything there. Can research, no, those are researched already. Those are researched already. Can't do anything else there. They're all... So I can't actually research anything else to get to be able to do the liter John. Minor sandworm threat at the moment. I'll try and go and get some of the water first if it lets me. Cannot drink yet.
I see someone.
Your water is mine. Need to reload.
Ooh,
Enemy sighted.
that was a bit too close. Should have done that first. That was silly. Bad life choice that. Not yet. Yeah. Backpack full. Oh dear. That's bad news. Come back and get that, but let's empty the backpack. That is extremely bad news that backpack full on my first outing. First outing across the sand. What have I got so much of? Oh, I have picked up rather a lot of need to create another box. Just this is the part I least enjoy about survival type games. The constant inventory management. Almost full. Let's actually drink. That's the sun's out. Need. That wasn't the one, was it? Never mind. Okay. Let's make this a little less boxy, or at least one box. 8. Need some more granite. Unfortunately, that's going to stand through, isn't it? To do. That's still sealed at the moment. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Yeah. Getting a bit of heat stroke. Need to get some roofs up. That's quickly getting the heat down. Considering I was actually trying to get it less blocky, this probably hasn't helped much. Right, now to get some, actually be able to move into this pit. Will it let me move the generator down there? No, it's not going to let me move the generator down there. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that would be a good place for the generator. Let's move that there. Oh, didn't finish the railing. Can't see too much out the windows. Waiting for dark, or at least shadows in the right direction. We're getting there. How many darts do I actually have for the weapon? 29. Need to make some more darts. Light darts. So change them from roofs to doors. Sorry, roofs to walls. Sorry, roofs to floors. And hopefully it's slightly less boxy than it was beforehand. Sun's dropping, so we shall try and go. No, that was the way we were going. Back. All right. Car emergency. Is she sorted? Is she safe? Right. Put down a respawn beacon. And we'll try and clean out these again.
Who's there? Found them.
Still not convinced that the drone is much use, but we'll give it some more time. Yeah. Copper there up on the wall. There's another scavenger camp round the other side. Ah, batteries. That's got a good number in. Right, somewhere right there there's the camp. Let's reload.
Identify yourself. We got it. Where's my reinforcement? Now.
That barrier is actually that's a useful tool to have. Not so sure about the drone. Just need to know how to use it better. So come on. I'm making a right meal of cutting at the moment. Yes, so that's actually more of an outpost. Probably not strong enough to go for that yet. So back. Process the water and then try and get over towards the trial. Looks slightly less blocky than it did. I still need to do some more work to it. So that's some fuel cells in there. So what was up with your sister's car? And I say, I'm hoping she's safe. Create a second blood sac. Right, over there. Let's go for it. Really not the brightest thing to do. Oh, there's a Sardaukar ship. A squeak or a creak. Ah, right. That's a sign of a squeak or a creak is a sign of maturity and quality. A mature car, yeah. It's got all of the teething faults got knocked out of it. We are a completely different part of the map to where I spawned last time. I know this ship, this wreck. Sardaukar ship there. The wreck of the Alcyon. Sardaukar wreck. Sorry, ship there. Don't want to get caught in those searchlights. Still not dry enough yet. $730 meters. Ooh, yes, this is an outpost. Breaker station. $530 meters. Still. Can't be much time before dawn. Is this it? Is this going to be the sandworm? Run! 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 What on earth's this? It's interesting. Ah, right. Just scrap. I thought it was something more interesting than. Follow your inner sight to the first trial. Cannot drink yet. Right. So, put a respawn beacon down. Hopefully not needed. Interesting carvings. Pity it's not allowing us to attempt to read them or anything. Ads starting. Alright, so this is not a good time to be entering the tomb by the looks of it because the ads are starting. So let's see if we can find somewhere to clear for the moment. Cannot drink. Is that a scavenger cave? There's a scavenger camp behind us. So let's go do the scavenger camp while we wait for the adverts, and then we'll do the first trial. So there's a camp there, and then there's an outpost. I remembered in the nick of time not to jump. That is actually quite a useful. Probably don't want any more scrap iron at the moment. No, don't want any more scrap iron. Add start in 30 seconds. Feel parched. Right, and the sun's about to hit us. So there's our water patch. Add start in 4. We get in here and then I put a B right back up for a moment. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes or less. Hey, I'm back. Hopefully ad break's still running at the moment. I've got a drink. A good Ribena. So, what was that? Oh, I clipped the cue. Okay, no worries. Ah, so that's how it works. And then hopefully it engages. Welcome back. Thank you. My character, Jansen, as I've called the guy, has just got a drink. I've got a drink. I'll put my weapon away. Hopefully you guys have got drinks as well. I do like the world building. It does look well crafted. Just wish it was a little more interactable, but then that would have put a massive amount of extra work on. Alright, And here's the first trial of Aquil. Something like that. Inhale the spice. Don't do this at home, kids. Better dressed here than he was in the in real life. Hopefully, I'll have a look at that. Right.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally?
Not at the moment. I'm sure you'll tell me more.
Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bila Kaifa.
Bila Khalifa. Where am I supposed to be headed towards? Down there. Is there anything around here? Nope, that seems to be... So it does appear that I need to be going off that way. Don't get caught in the lights. Okay. Took me a long while to find out how to crouch in the game.
When we began our wandering, we suffered until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
Almost got caught.
On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Never to forgive, never to forget, eh? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Not seeing. That's an end. So that's not it either. So this has got to be the way. Oh, okay, so is there a shelter in the middle? Yes, there is. So I've got to get across here. And it goes back.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Into trouble. Whoa. Where are we off to? So I haven't got to go too far to get into the shadow for that. Where am I? That's a dead end. I can only hope this is the way I'm supposed to go. Ah, the steps up there. Ooh.
Ibn Qutayba, defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmon Bila Kaifa.
Right. Those who suffer are those who think.
Ibn Qutayba, defiance leads to thought.
Defiance leads.
Who is it that thinks?
Those who suffer, who become defiant, who leads to think. Those who suffer.
Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Bila Kaifa.
Bila Kaifa. Awaken. The artwork is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Just seen what my title says, and it's absolutely wrong, isn't it? Let's actually edit that to something that's sensible. Come on, connect. Connect. Once again, Skelly, if you don't see it, you don't even see a title, just the game. Right, okay. I had Star Wars Outlaws, and then Dune Awakening, and then is this where the bad choices lead? But I'm glad that it hasn't screwed it up for you. I just hope that nobody else came in. The servers will be offline in 15 minutes or 16 minutes. Right, okay. That kind of looks like it might be the end of the stream in 15 minutes or however long it takes me to get back to the base.
Still there, Offworlder? Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Right. So find an old Fremen cave and get the makings of a still suit. Well, a still suit is definitely a good idea. These rags are better than nothing, but they're definitely not brilliant. Right, there's my I'm surprised. Right, so oops. Map. So I've travelled. Now I spawned last time over here, this part. So scavenger camp. Need to be careful of the Sardaukar ships. Ah. What have we got here? Not going back quite the same way, by the looks of it. While we're here, is there... Feel parched. Is the water? We passed water recently. No. That's not. I was hoping for some water. Going the wrong way. There's some water. 10 minutes. Right. We need to get back towards our shelter, which is a long way away. Oh, I know where I am. Ow! Didn't time that right. Cannot drink. There's a cave that we do want to go in. So we'll remember that for next time. We've got to get to shelter. We have less than 10 minutes.
Reveal yourself. Eyes on hostile.
At least no worm sign here. There's some hydration. And I'm less than a kilometre from where I need to be. Right. Want to stay far enough away from the camp that I don't get hassled, aggroed. But at the same point, don't want to get too close. To the worm. To be honest, I might have that sort of number back at the camp, because I did go to one of the 400 meters. I should make it before the servers go down. I hope this isn't going to be a Tuesday afternoon thing for servers, because Tuesday afternoon Star Trek Online servers also go down for most weeks. So 6 minutes, yeah. And there's our block. Expected downtime 1 hour, because it kind of makes it a problem streaming Star Trek Online on the Tuesdays, because I can't commit to it, because most weeks right. Arrive back at least 6 and I need it. Yep, right, so unlock that. Fantastic. Research. Still suit. Looks as though it's already unlocked. Return to your base. Deposit all blood. That's the blood in, and we want to drink. Research fabricator. Fabricator. Research. Will the fabricator go in there, I wonder? 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. We've got time to do a fabricator. Hopefully it will go in there. Yeah, one fabricator. And we want to create a still suit. Still suit gloves, still suit mask, still suit boots, still suit body. You don't burn through quite as much water with the still suit. Thank you once again, Fuzzy, for the clip. I'll have a look at that clip, and if it's if there's no reason not to, then I'll put it up on the site as a featured clip. It is appreciated. Right, let's give Fuzzy a shout out again. Fuzzy Bunnies is definitely worth catching if you can catch him online. I've spent many an hour chilling there. He's a dad, photographer, tyrannical, I see it's being described. Star Trek Online, but it does other stuff. Yeah, great place to go and chill, and it is chill. And yeah, you can have a good chat with Fuzzy there in the conversation as well. So brilliant. Thank you very much for joining. Please go and check out Fuzzy next time he's on. Go follow him. Go see him when he goes live. When are you planning on going live next, Fuzzy? Oh, and how is the studies going? Have you gone back for a new semester yet? Right. Tonight, Ocarina of Time. Oh dear. Not good. Not good. Right. I've got to have a drink. It's been fantastic having you in, and I hope to see you next Tuesday. Hope to see you other times as well, but let's try for Tuesdays to start with and see where we get to. Right, let's see who is out at the moment. Who is online? Come on. Right, raid channel. Let's see who's out there. Don't want Portuguese. I think or Francais. I'm not recognizing any of right, let's go and see. Let's go and see Ellie. Right, Ellie, great. Let's start watching. Just see if she's, yeah, she's doing something. I'm not recognizing this game, but let's go raid Ellie. Let's trying to remember how to. Trying to create a raid message. Hopefully that's going to create a raid message. Let's, if you can copy the raid message when it comes up. Here's the raid message. There's one with standard icons, sorry, emotes, and there's one with my emotes. Copy that and let's go raid Ellie. It's been great having you. I should be back next Tuesday, hopefully, if all goes well, and we'll catch you soon. Thank you once again. Thank you. Bye.